Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am getting ready to film an updated flip of my planner. This will be my final flip for the year 2021, and I figured I would go ahead and get this filmed. I have not shown a flip yet since I've moved into this cover, so I thought it would be a good idea to just kind of highlight and show you guys what I've been using for the last part of the year and do an updated flip. So if you are new here, thank you guys for stopping by, and if you like what you see, please consider subscribing to my channel. And for those of you that do already subscribe, thanks for coming back. So I know it's been a while. I'm pretty busy with school, but I am almost done. I am in the final lap. So hopefully I'll be able to get more videos out once I'm finished. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is the Franklin Covey compact size vintage Aurora planner. As of right now, as I'm filming this, they still do have this planner available. It's in two different colors. One of them is kind of like a teal blue, and then this is the purple plumeria. This is the compact size, and it also comes in the classic size, which is equivalent to A5. But the Franklin Covey compact is like personal, but it's just a little bit wider, just by ½ inch. So this is my cover. It's real leather. It's beautiful. There's a back pocket back here that I kind of forget about and never really use. Right now she's very chunky because I still have my November inserts that I'm going to remove as soon as I do this flip. So oh, and then here on the outside I do have this really beautiful, it's a bookmark basically, but it's just like put in, I don't know how to word it, it's like in on the binder, so it's like not going anywhere. I just really thought it added a nice touch. It matches the purple and the contrast stitching, so I just thought I'd add it on there. So this planner does just slide open. There is a magnet here that kind of clips to a magnet right over here, but mine doesn't necessarily do that because she's so chunky right now. But if she was slimmed down, this would stay secure with that magnet. But I really don't have an issue with it opening up. It just kind of stays like that. So, and it will close a little bit more once I thin this out a little bit. So when you get your Franklin Covey binders, they do come with these page lifters, and there's one for the front, and there's also one that comes with the back, but in the back, but I do not have it in this planner just to add some more ring space because I did try it at first and it just was really tight. So I just have the one in the front. It does come with two different pen loops here. In this pen loop, I have this highlighter, this brand. I'm not for sure what the brand is, if it's this Vienna. I think that's how you pronounce it. I found these markers on eBay, or not eBay, oh my goodness, on Amazon, and they were a steal. I think they were like maybe around $6. I really like the colors. They're all pretty like pastel. They're very similar to the mild liners, I feel like, as far as like the pigmentation and the hues. And I like how they're kind of chunky, so it fits perfect in this. I did try putting a mild liner in there, and you have to like use the little clip part to get it to stay. So this one you don't have to, and it just stays perfectly. There is a secretarial flap here, and I just have some stickers that I use the most often. And then there's several card slots here. I have a picture of my husband and I in this card slot, and then I also have my little planner info card here in case it does get lost. I have an appointment card, and then some more like functional icon type stickers. I have a November cloth and paper monthly journaling card, which I need to update with the December one, so I will do that. I do have an Oli clip, And then I have another little Oli clip here with a journaling card that is from Sequins and Paper. This dashboard is from SMPlans Life. And then this one here is from Paper and Ink Printables. Then I have another info card or info page. This is what actually came with my Franklin Covey inserts, and I just have it covered, my info covered up for now for this flip. And then here's your year at a glance. I do need to cover up November. I like to put my little heart stickers there as the months go by. And then this is another dashboard from Paper and Ink Printables. And then my dividers here, these are from Queen City Designs. And they actually, I love these dividers. They're perfect. They're very slim. So I don't have any issues with them like rubbing my pen divider or my pen holder or anything. That was kind of the issue I was running into with some of the other dividers that I was using. So this is just my inbox. And then this is another inbox that I have from VeeaCreations. I was going to laminate these, but I decided not to, just to keep the page a little bit thinner. I just really, I have a very chunky planner, and I love having the things in it that I have in it, so I don't want to like take anything out. So I'm trying to minimize as far as like thickness of my pages as much as I can. This is a freebie that Perpetual Plans has on her Instagram. Then these are some little task cards that I made. These cards are from Introvert Plans, and then I just used my Brother label maker to make the little page flags. I have this little key card here from Poi Hun, and honestly, this is, I do kind of try to follow something very similar to this, but this is almost kind of more of like a deco thing at this point because I don't really reference it, but I do like the way it looks, so it's in my planner. Then this is a really useful guide. This is a freebie from Hey Planner Girl, and it's just a list of all the different planner sizes. So I really like this, and I keep that in my planner because I do kind of jump from size to size here and there. This has really been my main size that I've used for over a year, going on 2 years. But I have tried other sizes, so it's helpful to have this as a guide. I have a sticky note there. This is a acetate dashboard that was customizable, and it's from Queen City Designs. Not for sure where this came from. Oh, maybe the planner spot. I don't know. This is a trigger list. This is from Vienna Ortiz. And it's just for like doing brain dumps, just like prompts for things that you might want to put in your planner if you're kind of, you know, wanting to use your planner and you're kind of lost at where to start, or, you know, what kind of list would be good to make. This is kind of a really good guide to kind of, you know, plan out sections and that type of thing. Just some school and clinical notes and my little brain dump. Then this is another dashboard from VeeaCreations. I do believe this is also from the planner spot. Again, another piece of vellum. I have some birth dates listed here. And then these are my monthly pages. These monthlies are from Franklin Covey. And these are the blooms inserts. So I am sticking with Franklin Covey for the start of the new year, but I will not be using the bloom inserts. So you guys will see soon, next year in January, what inserts I'm using. So, but yeah, these are all my monthlies. I do keep my monthlies in here. And then my dailies that I use, as I use them, I remove them, but I keep them in whatever section. So like this, if this was April and I am putting in my daily inserts, I'd put them right here. So they'd be tabbed. So it's not like I have a separate daily section. It's just kind of embedded with my monthlies, since I have these monthly tabs. So I have a few dashboards kind of tucked in here and there. This one is actually from Cloth and Paper. They do not offer Franklin Covey compact size with their sub box, so this was actually personal wide, and I just trimmed it down to fit. So I'll just go ahead and flip through here. And I love the Franklin Covey monthlies because it has like this index section in the front. So like you can write things out that you need to do for that month. And then if you need to, and you know, it's planned out a little more where you have like dates and times and that type of thing, then you can add it to your actual like permanent calendar. I tend to do that like if I have to schedule something, but it's too soon to schedule like my mammogram. So I made a note like way back when to do this, and then I just called and scheduled it when it was closer to time. So this is actually a couple October inserts. That's one thing I like to do is when the new month starts, I like to keep like a few days back of the previous month, just so I kind of have a reference for that, like the last few things that I was working on, because like these pages have like my to-do list on there. So I just like to have that updated. This was actually from Sparkly Peach Co, which she did close their shop. I'm kind of sad about that, but I'm going to switch this over to December here. And then these are all of my dailies for November. Now, I do not plan on every single day. I do typically plan every day, Monday through Friday for the most part. Usually on the weekends is when I don't really plan. If anything, the weekends are just kind of more of like a to-do list if there's something important that I need to do, or shopping list, that type of thing. Like for groceries, I always buy my groceries on the weekend. So, but these are all of my dailies. And I am going to take those out. I do slit my inserts so they're easy to take in or take out. And then if I wanted to just pop them back in, I could. Now I typically don't do this all at once like this. I'll, you know, break it up into a couple sections, but I love having my inserts slit right here because it's just so much easier. And if I need to be more comfortable when I'm writing in my planner, I can easily just take the page out, write what I need, and pop it back in. That's just what works for me. So, and then here at the end of the year, I have my mammogram information for 2022 written down. So when I put my New Year's inserts in for 2022, I can update that. So this was today. And then I have my little weekly compass, which is, I haven't really been using this. This has stayed in here for like most of the year, but it's just kind of where you write what your roles are and like what kind of actions you do to fulfill those roles. And then on the back, I just have a couple little journaling cards. And then this is the Franklin Covey Progressive Task List. I was trying to use it as like a shopping list, but I didn't like doing that. But this is typically how I use it. I have not been updating this just because I've been so busy. And I just kind of have been updating my to-do list on my dailies. But this is kind of how I was using it. It was like a master task list, and I had it broken up by school, home, planning, and things to buy. So these were like the things that I had to do during the week, and I would just kind of move them over to whatever day as the week went on. And then at the end of each week, I would update it. So And you know what? I'm looking at this. It says schedule oil change. So tomorrow I need to look and see when my oil change is due. So don't mind me while I update that. Oh, and then I do use the Franklin Covey planning system as far as prioritizing. So they do like an ABC 1, 2, 3 type method. I have talked about this before, but in case you've not heard, or you're not familiar, you prioritize by like listing things in order ABC 1, 2, 3. So all of your A's are like your top priority, and then you can further prioritize them by adding a 1, a 2, or a 3. So right now I've got a lot of A's and a lot of 1s. Right now I'm filming the flip, so I'm gonna check that off. Been meaning to do that. But yeah, that's kind of how I've been using my planner system. These inserts, by the way, are from Marsia Bramucci. They are available in her Etsy shop. They are the Julia style day on one page. I get asked this all the time. So in case you're interested in these inserts, they are great. They are functional. I love them a lot. I wish that I could get them like already printed. That's like the only downside. But I love these a lot. So I will finish out using these for December, and then I am going to try using the Franklin Covey dailies again. We'll see if that doesn't work out. I will more than likely go back to these. So next up here, this is a little folder that I have here from Catspresso Co, and this is just used for your sticky notes. So I have some sticky notes from Paper Tess Designs, and then also from the collab that she did with Planning with Olo. And then I have some stickers here, some little sticky notes from Cloth and Paper. I just really love this thing. It's actually personal size, but I liked the white print on here, the white floral print. Has that really nice minimal clean look to it, so I thought it would be really pretty in here. This is a Year at a Glance fold out from DOAA Inspiring Designs. It's spelled DOAA, but it's pronounced DOAA. She has a shop on Etsy. I did get some of her inserts for 2022. I just have to trim them up and get them ready to go for when I set up for the new year. This is a piece of vellum from the planner spot. This is another Year at a Glance from DOAA Inspiring Designs, and here I just kind of write the word of the month. So I still need to do that for December. And then on the back of that, I do a very high level overview of the highlights of each month. So as things happen, I just write them down. It's just kind of a really short version of memory keeping. I wanted to do some memory keeping, but I don't have time to do all the journaling and make it look all pretty. This is perfect for if you have a busy schedule, you want to keep that memory, but you don't have the time to do the journaling. Just a few short words, like for instance, in November, we stayed at a cabin in Hocking Hills. We went to the Cincinnati Children's Museum. My daughter had her birthday. I had my birthday. I took the predictor exam for my FMP certification. Did 2 Thanksgivings, decorated for Christmas, and then we went to Carillon Park in Dayton for their Christmas lights. This is a piece of vellum from Queen City Designs, and then here's some acetate. I can't tell you where this is from. I apologize. This is a Year at a Glance little card that I got from Franklin Planner. It was in one of their mail order catalogs. And then this is a dashboard from Marsia Bramucci. I have a little journaling card, a cute little clip there, a journaling card from Cloth and Paper. I have some stickers from Sweet Caress Designs. This is me and my husband. This is our thank you cards that we mailed out for our wedding, and I just punched one and put it in my planner. A journaling card from Poi Hun, and then this is a dashboard from Paper and Ink Printables, a dashboard from Cloth and Paper with some sticky notes. Oh, you know, I should have went over my sections. So the first section was the to-do section, which has like my brain dump and inbox. Then dates is where I keep all of my dated inserts. Career, this is my school section. I'm almost done with school, so I decided to name this career just because school and career kind of go hand in hand for me. So this is where I currently keep my school section. I do have a separate inbox for that. And then I use the weeklies. These are from Simple and Trendy Co. And this is what I use for my school planning, where I just kind of keep track of when my clinicals are, and then like assignments that I have due. So that is what that looks like. And I have those through December. And then I have a different weekly that I am going to try to use for next year for school. So I start school back up again in January after I have like a 2-week break at the end of December. And then I start back up in January. So when I start back up, I will try out these new inserts. So these are just some notes for school. And then this is, again, the same insert that I showed earlier from DOAA Inspiring Designs. This is where I keep track of different procedures and things that I got to do hands-on. And this is a quarterly overview from DOAA Inspiring Designs, and it just kind of has a very high-level look at my schedule for school. It shows when my sessions start and end, when my breaks are, that type of thing. So, and I did get a version of this from her as well for 2022. This is a dashboard from Cloth and Paper. And then, oh, this is actually swatches of, I don't know if you can see that. These are swatches of those highlighters that I showed, like this one here. Again, those are from Amazon. The last time I checked, they were sold out, but I would just, you know, put it in your little wish list because they may come back in stock, and they are awesome. And if you are interested, you don't have to use it, but on my Instagram, I do have them linked in my Amazon storefront. So that's like a quick way to find them, since I do not know the exact brand name. I think it's that, but anyway, another dashboard from Queen City Designs. Then I have this cute little fall inspired area. This is from Catspresso Co. I have this slit as well. I mean, I have no issues with things coming out of my planner, so I highly recommend slitting your inserts if you've not tried it. At least try it and see if you like it. So this just has 2 pockets, and I have some journaling cards. Again, I have to update this because it's not November anymore. And then on this side, I did stick an adhesive pocket to one of my dividers, and this is pics of my boys. So this next section is my tracking section. Let's skip through these. That's some acetate. This is from Sequins and Paper. And then my dashboard is from Marsia Bramucci. And then this is from Crescent Planner. This is from Marsia Bramucci. I have PR information. I'm going to skip that. And then I have my Sterling ink tracking inserts. So the things that I track are, well, kind of track. I have steps, which I've sucked at maintaining like my tracking for. And as you can see, pretty sedentary year. It's usually on the weekends when it like goes up, but I work from home. I have an office job and I'm in school, so I'm not doing a lot. Here I track my oral care, so AM brushing, PM brushing, flossing, mouthwash, stories, and Instagram, which I don't even know why I track that. I'm very consistent with that. So no sugar, ketosis. So I do keto, and I do have the little like the urine test strips to check if I'm in ketosis. I haven't checked all month, but mainly because of the holidays. But I have been able to like maintain my weight, and actually I still lose. It's just slower this time of year. But yeah, sleep, and then I've been tracking my coffees. And I think some of this is a lie, actually, because I feel like I drink more than 2 cups of coffee a day sometimes. So AM and PM skincare. And then I track my vitamins, and then my like keto tracking on my phone. I use a keto tracker. I find that the more consistent you are with tracking using an app, like a food diary type app, it really does help you stick with your dieting and your goals. So I highly recommend doing that if you're, trying to lose weight. So yeah, so this is going to be for December. I like to draw in like the sections with the highlighters, so I still need to do that. This is my Instagram tracker. I keep this page in there. I wish I would have started at the very beginning, but that was around where I was when I started this. And then this is where I'm at right now, which that just blows my mind. But yeah, and then the rest of them do not have the numbers on the side, so you can like customize it. So I've got those ready to go. This is another little journaling card from Sequins and Paper that I just punched to fit in the rings. And then this is a piece of vellum from the planner spot. Then this is an insert from Lucy Plans Life. It's a meal planning insert, and this is just kind of an example of a week for my food intake. This is actually before I started keto, so I do need to fill out this side and do like kind of a keto version of this. And then this is the monthly insert from Simple and Trendy Co, and I use it to track my dinners, what I had for dinner. The next section is my planning section. So I decided to add a section for planning, since planning is such a big part of my life. It's my big hobby. I love it. It's something that like I've stuck with for the longest time. I have a tendency to try hobbies out, and I'll stick with it for like a month, and then I move on to the next thing. But this is like consistently kept my interest. So this is my planning section. So I've got like this little add to planner section, or little, not section. This is a little note for things to add to the planners from Paper Test Designs. Then this is from Modernly Noted. Modernly Noted. It's a planning routine little dashboard. I have this in here. This is from Catspresso Co. It's a little folder. I just have a bookmark in there right now, but I'll add some things in there. I just haven't really gotten around to doing that. I have these note pages. Oh, these are from SMPlans. These were her fall floral note pages. So I started using Hobonichi Weeks for on the go, and I kind of have this here. I was trying to do research on different layouts, and I just didn't have the time to stick with that. So that's all I have listed. I have more notes pages here. What I need for 2022 for like the different planners and sizes that I'm in, although I don't know if I will actually use some of those sizes. A planner wish list, a planner business idea. I've always wanted to have a planner business. I just don't know if I'll do it. I just don't have time. This is a dashboard from, well, a piece of vellum from the planner spot. I'm getting tired. I have this little, this is so beautiful. I have it slitted also. This is for Planning with Alo. It's one of her laminates. And then a dashboard from Marsia Bramucci. This is the start of my list section. This is also from Marsia Bramucci. This is, again, from Vienna Ortiz, and this is her, like, different lists to make. So you can use that to, you know, kind of prompt you to make lists. This is where I keep track of the planners that I sell. Movies to watch, websites for preschool learning, and then some of my favorite planner shops here, which I probably should update this because I know I've shopped from some other shops since then that I really like. This is my notes section. So I had a little note for donations for James. I have a Christmas wish list. I'm not going to show that just because I don't know who watches my videos, and if someone is on this list, I mean, I don't think, you know, anyone from my family watches my videos, but just in case, I'm going to keep that covered up. I had a packing list from when we went on a little mini weekend getaway right there. Some notes for school. This was a list of like Jeffrey's words. I don't really keep up with that now, but when he was first starting to talk, I was kind of keeping track of the words that he was saying. And then these are different apps to download for school. I'm in school to become a family nurse practitioner, so these are different apps that are useful for studying and just that type of thing. This is a list of different practicum sites that I was outreaching to when I was trying to find preceptors, which that's like the suckiest part of being in FMP school is when you have to find your preceptors. They're very hard to come by. This is a little freebie that I got from Catspresso Co, and I thought it was adorable, and I didn't want to hole punch it, so I just kind of stuck it in here. Then I have some notes here. I do have this like little like bookmark kind of shoved in there. I have my little fitness section. I trimmed it down a little bit, and actually for next year I have a different one that I'm going to use. I feel like the only thing that I consistently track is my weight. So I started the year at 178 and I'm down to 150. I did make it to 148, and then I don't know if this is like the week of my birthday, probably. My husband brought turkey pot pie and cake and ice cream, and so it kind of went up, but it's going back down. So this is a little insert from Franklin Covey, and it just has some pictures and some journaling cards in here. On the back, I have some more pictures of my boys. This is another journaling card from Sequins and Paper. Dashboard from Marsia Bramucci. Another one from Marsia Bramucci with a little sketch of a planner that I used to own. I've since sold that planner. This is from Paper N Ink Printables. And then I have my finance section. So here I have my no spend tracker, which I'm very like awful at sticking with like tracking it. I don't want to show everything in here. I do have a bill tracker. This is like a debt payment, which I had that covered up. I have an afterpay tracker. I have subscriptions and memberships, and then an order tracker. And then that's that for my finance section. Then I have a little personal section, which just really doesn't have much in here. This is just kind of information on my migraines. I started having migraines for the first time in October. It was like awful. So I decided to like keep track of when I have the headaches that are really bad, because I think maybe I've been having migraines my whole life and just didn't realize it until I had that one migraine that was like the textbook version of a migraine. So This was like an auto section just to keep track of like your mileage and oil changes and that type of thing. So I do need to update this. And then this is another dashboard from Perpetual Plans. I have this key information area and I have it clipped off. In here I have like passwords, that type of thing, addresses, phone numbers. And then I have my random section, which all I have back here are these stickers from Hey Planner Girl, and this little insert is from Franklin Covey. And then back here I have this recipe for holiday bark that I want to make for Christmas. I have some receipts. These are expired. I'm gonna throw those out. Here I have stamps. I have a little bit of note paper, and that's really it there. And then in this little zippered section, I keep like paper clips. I also have my little Hobonichi stencil in here. So that's that. I usually keep a Sarasa Grand. I think that's what these are called. They're like my favorite pens, so that's what I keep with me when I take my planner. This planner typically stays at home, but I do take it with clinical with me because my clinical bag is huge and it fits. So this goes with me to clinical. But I did thin out the planner a little bit, so this is what it looks like shut. And see, there it goes. But I love this planner. The ring size, oh, I forgot to mention the ring size real quick. I typically use 30 mm rings. These are slightly larger than 30 mm rings. These are the rings that this planner came with, and they go by inches with Franklin Covey. So it was a 1.25 inch size rings, which equals out to, I want to say 31.75 mm, so almost 32 mm versus just the 30. And I will tell you that that little bit makes all the difference. So yeah, that is it. If you guys stuck around, thank you. This video took forever. I will try to upload it soon. So again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. Have a good night, good day, good morning, whatever time of day it is. Thanks everybody. Bye.